Hey everybody, so the other day I decided I was going to rotate my tires on the Jeep, and I took the rear one off. I take the one off the back and I put it on the right rear. Right rear goes to the right front goes to the left rear goes to the left front. Then I take the left front and I put it back on here. So the first wheel I go to take off, and I have the lug nut missing. I've already rotated them, and it stripped the threads off of the wheel stud and off of the lug nut, which I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but yeah, they're tore up. So I'm going to take this off and show y'all how to remove it. Okay, there's a better look at it. That's a good one. There's the bad one. And basically, to get to it, you want to take off bolts back here that the caliper bolted to. So I'm going to take those off, and then we'll slide this caliper off, or the rotor off. Okay, we have the caliper off, the clamshell, whatever you want to call it, and the rotor's laying over there. So you are left with this, fairly tight in there, you feel. You have these bolts back here. There's 4 of them, 2 there, should be 2 on this side. You'll take them loose, and I'm going to take this ABS sensor out. So I'm going to take the plug off, and then I'm going to take that little bitty bolt out, and we'll slide it out of the way just so we don't break it off. And you're able to slide these out in between the brake, the drum brake, which is your emergency brake. So let me get that taken up out of there. Okay, we got the axle knocked out. Now once you get the 4 bolts off the back, it's going to be a little bit stuck in there. So what I did is, where that ABS sensor was coming through, I took a screwdriver, a long thick one, and I ran it through the hole like that to the back side of this flange right there, and tapped on it with this, and then would rotate the axle, tap a little bit more until it knocks it loose. Now these are wet bearings, so you get some oil from the differential, comes all the way out to here. That is why you have a seal right there that this holds your actual axle in, and these are pressed on bearings. So we're going to take this over to the press, put it in there, and push out this one. I'll see if I can get that set up to where I can video it. Okay guys, we have the press set up. We got these big plates of steel running across, the flange setting on it. It's lined up here as good as it can get, because this isn't really that wide. And I have this piece of metal here basically just to keep it from tipping a little bit. So I'll put that in there just to give it a little more support. And we're going to press down on this. Can't really. I'll let that set a minute. Okay, working this till it comes down on it. It's been in there for 10 years, so it's going to be tight. There we go. That broke her free. And that's it right there. And our new one laying over here, right there. So they are the same height, same thread. I'll have to see about this depth, if it's gonna matter. This shoulder's a little bit taller. So let me check that. Okay, I have it set up. We got the new one ready to be pressed in, sitting on there. I'm gonna have to find something to go around this to push down on the flange to get it to set in there flat. I'll probably take this out after I get something on here and get it tight. So I'll find something for that. Okay, I stuck a socket on there that fits around it really good, close to the edges, and there's the space. It is setting level for the most part. This one's actually bent, but I took this one out, so literally the only force we have is on the stud and on this flange right there where it's at. So let's start pressing it in. Yep. Let me see. Get this bar and see if we can catch it going in here without me shaking everywhere. That's it. There we go. And the stud is sitting there flush. And all we got to do now is put it back together. It's the same height as the other studs, so it looks good. That is all there is to it, guys. So that's going to be it for this video. If you would, please like and subscribe. I'm going to throw this back together and talk to y'all later.